Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to talk about there is, there isn't, there are, there aren't. And in Turkish, as we can see, we will say var or yok words to give that meaning. But how? How can we use them to give this meaning? First thing that I want to say is you need to use this var or yok words at the end of your sentence, and it is different from English because they are starting to their sentence by saying there is or there are if something exists or absence. But we will say those words at the end of the sentence, and this is the main difference. For example, they will say there is a table in the room. We will say odada in the room. Oda is room. Da is locative case suffix. Odada masa table var. And this var word will give you this there is meaning. There is. And how can we make it plural? If I want to say there are tables in the room, we won't change var word. Var is always same. I will change masa word to make it plural. It becomes masalar. Let's say odada masalar var. Now it means there are tables in the room. Make sense? I think so. And what about yok? If we want to say yok, it can be there isn't or there aren't. Let's say odada masa yok. It will be there is not a table in the room. I will say odada masalar yok. Now it becomes there are not tables in the room. This is the main difference. And I won't change this yok word and var word. Another thing that I want to warn you, please be careful about yok word and hayır, no, and değil words. They are all negative things in Turkish, but hayır is just no, to reject something. Yok is related with absence of something, but değil is mainly not. For example, you can say ben iyi değilim. It means I'm not fine. And for yok word, you need to say something absence. For example, there isn't something in somewhere. There aren't something in somewhere. This is the main difference between them. For example, evde ekmek yok. Now I said there is no bread at home. This is the main difference. And it is very common mistake to confuse about değil and yok. If you want to say only not meaning related with emizar, it is değil word. But if you want to say just there isn't, there aren't meaning, it is yok word. Deal? Anlaştık. Okay. And let's see the examples. Evde bilgisayar var, evde bilgisayar yok. There is a computer at home or there isn't a computer at home. Ofiste sekreter var, ofiste sekreter yok. Sekreter is secretary, office is office. Dolapta elbiseler var, dolapta elbiseler yok. Now it is plural. Elbise is dress. Ler is a plural suffix and now it is dresses. And there are dresses in the cupboard or there aren't dresses in the cupboard. And still same word, var yok. We cannot make plural those words. Varlar, yoklar is not make sense. Okay? Now I will teach you how can you ask a question. Instead of saying there is, what about is there or are there. Var mı is a question type of it, and you need to ask, is there a car on the street? Sokakta araba var mı? Is there a car on the street? If I want to ask, are there cars on the street? I will ask this. Sokakta arabalar var mı? Evet, sokakta araba var. Yes, there is a car on the street. Hayır, sokakta araba yok. No, there is no car on the street. Clear? Okay, let's see more questions. How can you ask what is in somewhere? Or what are the things in somewhere? Or who is in somewhere? Let's see. Odada ne var? What is in the room? Odada yatak var. There is a bed in the room. Yatak is bed. Okulda neler var? What are the things in the school? Okulda sınıflar var. There are classrooms in the school. Hastanede kim var? Who is in the hospital? Hastane, it is hospital. Hastanede, in the hospital, doktor var. The doctor there is. There is a doctor in the hospital. Sınıfta kimler var? Who are the people in the classroom? Sınıfta öğrenciler var. There are students in the classroom. Okay. And now we have a picture. I want you to look at this picture. It is not so clear, but easy to guess also. It is a place in Istanbul which is called Ortaköy. Have you ever been there? Ortaköy is a seaside place, and there is a famous mosque here, and there are a lot of people who is sitting there or walking around. Okay. And first question is, burası neresi? Do you remember this question? We talked about this just before in the previous class. Burası neresi? Where is this place? Let's give an answer. Burası İstanbul, or burası Ortaköy, the name of the place. And the next question is, resimde deniz var mı? Resimde deniz var mı? What does it mean? Is there a sea in the picture? Deniz was sea. Is there a sea in the picture? Evet, resimde deniz var. This is the answer. Resimde kimler var? Who are the people in the picture? Who are? Kimler var? Okay, it means there are people in the picture. Let's say, resimde insanlar var. İnsan word. This word is one of the words that we need to be careful again. İnsan. It is singular, not people. It is just a person or human. And if you want to say people as plural, we want to say insanlar. Now it is people. Because in Turkish, we don't have plural word for people. We have just human or person. İnsan is okay as singular. İnsanlar will be people. And let's say resimde insanlar var. Okay, there are people in the picture. And also, I want to teach you how can you ask, isn't there something? We learned that you will ask var mı question for is there. It is there something? But if you want to ask isn't there, it is yok mu. Now it is time to combine the question suffixes with yok and var word. And this is always same, yok mu or var mı. Again, they are at the end of the sentence, not the beginning. This is the main difference between English and Turkish. Var, yok words will come at the end of your sentence. Yok mu, isn't there something? Var mı, is there something? Let's ask. Evde ekmek var mı? Is there bread at home? Evde ekmek yok mu? And this yok mu question, most of the time we're asking if we are surprised, because I thought that there is a bread at home, but they say no, there is not. And I'm surprised and I want to be sure, and I'm asking again, isn't there a bread at home? Because I thought that I bought it. And this is the difference between yok mu and var mı. Is there or isn't there? In same way, if you want to ask, are there or aren't there, it will be again, are there, var mı, or aren't there, yok mu. Only we need to change singular plural issue about the object. Ekmek, elbise, araba, öğrenci, doktor, those kind of words will take plural suffix if there are or there aren't. Okay. And we have one more picture. Do you know this place? This place is in Istanbul again, which is called Taksim. It is a square. Taksim. Burası neresi? Where is this place? Burası İstanbul. Burası Taksim. Okay. Resimde okul var mı? Resimde okul var mı? Is there a school in the picture? Is there? It doesn't seem like there is a school. Let's say no. Hayır, resimde okul yok. Resimde neler var? What are the things in the picture? Resimde neler var? Let's say, resimde street. I'm waiting for you. What was street? Yes, you're right. Sokak. Resimde sokak, and let's say bina. It is building. And tramvay. It is tram. Var. There is or there are. There are street, buildings, and tram var. And we can make it plural, binalar, because there are more than one. And this is the answer. Resimde sokak, binalar, tramvay var. In the picture, there is a street, buildings, and tram. Clear? I think so. Okay. And now it is time to compare those pictures. Resim A, resim B. I want you to think about them. Please stop the video and try to do them by yourself. I will start to say the answers in 5 seconds. We will make a comparison between them and we will say which picture is this sentence. Resimde cami var. Cami is a mosque. And we will find the picture who is contending mosque. Resimde cami var. I'm waiting you to stop the video and try yourself. Okay, let's start with the answers. Resimde cami var. There is a mosque in the picture. Will be resim A. Büyük binalar var. There are big buildings. Big buildings. Resim B and resim A. Also, we have a big building in picture A. Mosque is a book. And let's say resim A ve resim B. Ve is and. Let's say resim A ve and resim B is a correct answer. Resim A ve resim B. Sokakta tramvay var. There is a tram on the street. Resim B. İnsanlar var. Tramvay yok. What does it mean? There are people, but there is no tram. There are people, there isn't tram. Resim A. Mağazalar yok. Mağaza was shop, store. There isn't stores. Resim A. Yaşlı bir adam var. Yaşlı is an adjective which is old. Adam is man. There is an old man. Resim A. İnsanlar var. There are people. Both. Let's say resim A ve resim B. Because the answer is both. İnsanlar bankta. Bankta. What is bank? Don't say bank. It is not bank. This is tricky word. Let's be careful about it. In Turkish, we say bank for bench. And what about bank in English? We say banka. Banka is bank in English. Bank in Turkish is bench. And this sentence says, İnsanlar bankta. It means people are on the bench. Here, there is a bench and they are sitting here. Let's say resim A. Okay. Grammar and vocabulary exercise together. Now I want you to be careful and I want you to focus on what we are doing here. And there are 5 sentences. They are questions and we will give the answer for all of them. And we will remember what we learned as vocabulary. Lokantada kimler var? Who are the people in the restaurant? Kitaplıkta neler var? What are the things in the bookshelf? Kitaplık, it is bookshelf. Televizyonda neler var? What are the things on TV? What is on the TV? Duvarda neler var? What are the things on the wall? Sokakta neler var? What are the things on the street? And now it is time to use your vocabulary. You can write longer and longer sentences. We will put them in an order to remember the verse. What can it be in the bookshelf? Who can it be in the restaurant? You can say all the words that you learn. Teacher, nurse, engineer, people, or person, or child, or waiter, postman, singer, and it is time to use all the vocabulary. Now I will give you time to remember all the vocabulary that you learn. Please open your vocabulary page and we will go step by step to remember the words together till the lesson that we learn here. Okay, I will start with my file here with first question. Lokantada kimler var? Please be ready to remember human being, and it can be everyone else. I'm starting. Lokantada, in the restaurant. Let's say, insanlar, people, öğretmen, teacher, öğrenci, student, doktor, doctor, futbolcu, footballer, footballcu, çocuk, child, garson, waiter, hemşire, nurse. What else? Postacı, we learned. We learned avukat. We learned mühendis. We learned şarkıcı. Okay. What else? Öğretmen, öğrenci, doktor, futbolcu, çocuk, garson, hemşire, postacı, avukat, mühendis, şarkıcı. And also we learned just before, adam is a man. Let's say kadın, it is a woman. And let's say customer, it is important. Customer, it is müşteri. At the end of your sentence, we will say just var. There are. Lokantada something, something, something var. And those are human beings that we learned. Okay. Next question. Kitaplıkta neler var? Kitaplıkta neler var? Kitaplık is bookshelf. What are the things in the bookshelf? Let's say kitaplıkta defter, kitap, notebook, book, kalem, pencil, dosya, file, and what else? Let me check my bookshelf. Flower, çiçek, flower. And I have mum, it is candle. Kitap, kalem, dosya, çiçek, mum, and defter. What else? Let's think. Maybe vazo, vase. Maybe picture, resim. Maybe photograph, we say fotoğraf. Var at the end. And you can add other words if you remember. Now I'm writing all the things that I remember that we learned. Kitaplıkta neler var? Kitaplıkta blah blah blah var. Televizyonda neler var? Now it will be kind of new vocabulary for us because now we will say what we have on TV as show or as program. Televizyonda neler var? It means what is on the TV. Let's say haberler, firstly, televizyonda haberler, news, haberler, filmler, films, TV series, dizi. Dizi is series, diziler, filmler, diziler, and cartoon, we say çizgi film. It is cartoon, çizgi filmler, documentaries, belgeseller, belgesel is documentary, belgeseller. What else? Just a second, I need to open the door. Sorry, I came back. Belgeseller, documentaries. After that, let's say one more. Competitions we have, some kind of, in Turkish TV channels. We say yarışma, it is competition. And what does it mean by saying competition? And we have some kind of competitions on TV. As a family, you can attend there. And they are asking some questions about culture, about anything, your knowledge. And also you are using your culture knowledge, and it can be as a family or person by person. And the last competition that I remember is there are couples there and they are having a competition, and men are behind of the mirror, and the women are trying to guess how many items can he do about their couples, and there are some numbers, and they are trying to do the highest thing, something like that. For example, how many hot pepper you can eat, and you are betting about this. Your husband or your wife can eat 5 or 10 hot pepper in 1 minute. And those kind of competitions we have on TV channels, and they are so popular among families. It can be a family, it can be person by person, and it can be a couple competition. Yarışma. Yarışmalar, and let's say at the end, var. And let me show you some pictures about the competition that I'm talking about, because it is hard to imagine what I mean. And let me show it with picture. Yeah, I found it. The name of the competition is Ben bilmem eşim bilir. It means I cannot know, my spouse can know. The name of the competition. And here, men are trying to wear this women's shoes and trying to walk around in a limited time duration and trying to do some tasks by walking with these shoes. And the scenario that I mean is men are here, sometimes women are here, and there is a mirror here, glass here, and they are trying to bet about their husbands or their wives. Okay, let's turn the glass. Duvarda ne var is the next question. What is on the wall? Duvarda ne var? Duvarda ne var? It means what is on the wall, and let's say duvarda saat, watch, resim, picture, fotoğraf, photograph, televizyon, television, and also can be tablo. Tablo is painting. Tablo var. If you say picture, if you say resim, I won't think that somebody made it by hand as a painter. But when you say tableau, I will think that it is probably a handmade painting, and some painters did this this tableau painting. Duvarda saat, resim, fotoğraf, televizyon, tablo var. And also we can say maybe poster. Poster, we say. Poster var. Okay, let's switch to other question. Last one. Sokakta neler var? Now you can say all the things that you remember as an object except human being on the street. We cannot say a human name in here because the question is ne var. They didn't ask us kim var. That's why sokakta ne var. Now it is time to say the animals. Sokakta kediler, köpekler, kuşlar, ağaçlar, trees, cats, dogs, birds, trees, ağaçlar, and let's say çöp kutusu, it is trash bin, çöp kutusu, mağazalar, shops, mağazalar. What else? Let me think. Traffic. Sokakta trafik var. And binalar, buildings. Let's say tramvay, tram var at the end. Okay. Let's turn back. More questions. Sınıfta öğretmen var mı? Is there a teacher in the classroom? Evet, sınıfta öğretmen var. Okulda hafta sonu ders var mı? Is there a lesson? Ders, lesson. Is there a lesson at school on the weekend? Hafta sonu is weekend. Is there on the weekend? Hopefully not. Okulda hafta sonu ders yok. Hayır, okulda hafta sonu ders yok. İstanbul'da deniz var mı? Is there a sea in Istanbul? İstanbul'da deniz var mı? Evet, İstanbul'da deniz var. Sende sözlük var mı? Sözlük is dictionary, right? Is there a dictionary on you? The question is, but it does not make sense in English. We are asking this, do you have a dictionary? Sende was on you. It means you have. And do you have a dictionary? Sende sözlük var mı? But the exact translation of it in Turkish is there a dictionary on you? Do you have a dictionary? Evet, bende, on me, bende sözlük var. Or hayır, bende sözlük yok. Tamam. And sizin odanızda neler var? Anlatalım. Let's tell. What are the things in your room? I want you to tell me what you have in your room and please write it like a simple text, small text. And you can send this text to me to check your answers. Okay? I'm waiting for your answers. Let's learn what are the things in your room and you will have a chance to check yourself about this. There are concept and also word and vocabulary context. Benim odamda, in my room, something something something something something something var or something something yok. Also, you can say something which does not exist in your room. For example, benim odamda, in my room, masa var, bilgisayar, kapı, door, kitaplık, bookshelf var. Benim odamda ayna, mirror, cam, glass, carpet, halı yok. And those are examples. Okay? Thank you for listening to me. There are topic is one of the important topic that I care. And I hope it was useful. Please ask all your questions to me. I'm here to give an answer for all of them. Take care of yourself till the next class. Görüşürüz.